Hello and welcome to a new mystery case. Our last story was about a serial killer in Morocco, and today's story is also about a serial killer, but this time in a different part of Africa and a different era, the late 20th century. Our story begins with a man named Muhammad Adam Umma, a Sudanese national who worked as a morgue attendant in Sudan. He also worked at the University of Khartoum in the anatomy department. In 1995, he moved to Yemen, especially to the capital Sana'a, where he worked in the anatomy department at Sana'a University. As part of his job, he helped medical students by securing human body parts for their studies. The students briefed him in exchange for inside information on which body parts their professors would focus on in the next exam, as he is the one who should prepare it. On one occasion, a female student paid him a bribe, but the information he provided was incorrect. The exam questions were completely different. When she demanded her money back, he refused. She then reported him, but no action was taken against him. In spite of his actions, Muhammad Adam was known as a kind and helpful man who assisted students and earned their trust and respect, but his true face was revealed in the most horrific way. In 1999, a female student named Zainab went missing. Zainab was an Iraqi student full of energy and always close to her mother, treating her like a friend, not like a daughter, and sharing everything with her. On June 15th, 1999, she never returned home from university. Since mobile phones were not common at that time, her mother asked their neighbors if they had seen her, but no one had. Zainab's mother didn't sleep at that night. The next morning, she went straight to the university, searching for her daughter. No one had any answers, until she met Zainab's closest friend, who told her that the previous evening they had gone to the morgue supervisor to request a skull for study. He told them there were none available and that Zainab should return after university hours. Zainab's mother immediately went to the morgue supervisor, Muhammad Adam Umma. He was a strong-built man in his late 40s, married with children, but in his homeland of Sudan. When the mother asked him about her daughter, he denied ever seeing her. But she didn't believe him. She went straight to the police and demanded they search the morgue, insisting that Muhammad Adam was responsible for her daughter's disappearance. However, the police refused to investigate. Instead, they told the mother that her daughter had likely run away with a secret lover, meaning that she had disappeared of her own free will. But this was impossible. Zainab had never hidden anything from her mother, and it was unbelievable that she would secretly have a boyfriend and run away without saying a word. Moreover, just 1 month earlier, another female student had disappeared, but the police didn't take it seriously. So, following advice from the people around the mother, Zainab's mother went for forensic investigators instead. So it was June, and Zainab's mother learned that Muhammad Adam was scheduled to leave for his annual leave in 2 days. She begged the forensic investigators to investigate before he fled. Finally, the morgue was searched, and what they found was horrific. Investigators discovered severed heads of young women in glass jars, along with other human remains and organs. The morgue was immediately shut down and Muhammad Adam was arrested. When Zainab's mother was brought to the scene, her legs gave away. Among the remains, she saw what was left of her daughter. Under interrogation, Muhammad Adam confessed. He admitted to raping and murdering more than 16 girls, 11 from Sanaa University and other from outside the university. He stole their jewelry and sold it for money. He confessed that on the day Zainab disappeared, he told her to return in the evening. When she did, he attacked her, knocking her unconscious. And then he dragged her into the morgue, where he raped her and killed her. He then decapitated her and placed the head in glass jar with the necessary chemicals for organ preservation. Also, he confessed to murdering his girlfriend Jasmine. Jasmine had been helping him sell the stolen jewelry and knew about his crimes. But after an argument over their share of the profit, he killed her, afraid she would expose him. After killing her, he removed the fetus. Yes, she was pregnant with his child, and placed it in a glass jar just like his other victims. One day, a friend of one of the victims came to him at the morgue searching for her. She asked if he knew anything about her friend. Instead of helping, he told her, "Come with me, I'll show you where your friend is." He then killed her, raped her, and dismembered her body, and as usual, he used her organs as study material, allowing other students to unknowingly use their colleagues' body parts for academic purpose. Muhammad Adam also admitted to killing 5 women in Sudan while working at university, using the same brutal methods, but no one ever found out. He also claimed that some university professors were involved in selling human organs, but however, he had no evidence to support this claim. Because of the lack of oversight, he was able to easily dispose of bodies. He would apply for burial permits, claiming that the remains or organs were no longer usable for medical studies. And the admins in the university approved this request without question. And despite requesting large quantities of chemicals such as acid, which he used to dispose of his victims, the purchasing department at the university never questioned why he needed such excessive quantities. During which Yemeni citizens and medical students protested, demanding justice. During his trial, his statements kept changing. At first, he denied killing anyone. Then he claimed he worked with an international organ trafficking organizations. He also claimed that his childhood trauma turned him into a murderer. He said that when he was 7 years old, his mother was raped in front of him, and his father killed the rapist, dismembered him, and buried him. But however, there was no proof of this story. Despite his confession to killing 16 girls in Sanaa, only 2 families came forward to report their missing daughters, Zainab's mother and one other Yemeni family. Why? I'll tell you. Because in societies where honor is valued above justice, families feared the shame that would come with admitting that their daughters had been raped or had secret relationships. What sentence did Muhammad Adam receive? The court sentenced Muhammad Adam to 80 lashes for drinking alcohol, as bottles of liqueur were found in the morgue. Because in Sudan, consuming alcohol is a punishable crime. Then he was sentenced to death by public execution for murdering two young women, as only two families had claimed their daughters' deaths. The families of the victims demanded that Sanaa University pay them financial compensation for its negligence, but nothing came of it. On June 20th, 2001, at 9 a.m., security forces transported Muhammad Adam to the university square. More than 30,000 people gathered to witness his execution. He was tied to a post and whipped 80 times for drinking alcohol. Then he was shot 3 times in the back, but he didn't die immediately. 2 more bullets were fired. The crowd erupted in cheers, celebrating justice for victims. Now, I have a question for you. Have you noticed that serial killers often target women? Is it due to their physical vulnerability, their jewelry, or sexual motives? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.